Anytime I feel down, I know I can depend on you to help me pull through. The situations in my life, nobody said it would be easy to walk this way, to live this life today. But through it all, I can say that I never felt such love from somebody who treats everybody like somebody. I can't express my love with 10,000 tongues, but I'm willing to try. So I just wanna take this chance to open my mouth and say thank you, thank you for every good thing in my life. I'm grateful, I gotta say thank you, thank you. There were times I lost hope, my faith was weak and my heart was sinking, and I couldn't see my way out. But then you came and showed me.
Hey family, today is October 4th, day number 3 in our Conquering Cancer series, and the topic for today that we'll be discussing as we remember the faith, food, family, fasting, and fitness. We want to discuss the verse in Daniel. Remember, we got our food and foundational concept from the book of Daniel chapter 1, and I want to talk about the greatest enemy of faith, and that is fear. Daniel believed in Daniel chapter 1 that God would bless his goal or his desire to not eat the king's meat. However, there was a fear component that almost messed up his situation. And I'll go ahead and read that in Daniel chapter 1 verse 10. And it dealt with the prince of the eunuchs who oversaw Daniel, who was afraid that if he changed Daniel's diet, that he was actually going to be worse off. But it reads this in Daniel chapter 1 verse 10. And the prince of the eunuchs said unto Daniel, I fear my lord the king, who hath appointed your meat or your food and your drink. For why should he see your faces worse lacking or liking than the children which are of your sort? Then shall ye make me endanger my head to the king. And in the course of our time with your mom, fear was a negative feeling or emotion or in opposition to her faith. With a cancer diagnosis, a lot of times the report that's given, it induces fear, but I understand from scripture that the scripture tells us that God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of a sound mind. And with that being said, when fear comes, that means it actually comes from the enemy. In medical science, there is this phenomenon called the placebo effect. It actually takes place when there are trials of any medication. There is a control group that actually takes the medication or whatever the solution is, and then there's another group, control group, that actually takes a fake or a placebo. And what the placebo effect actually states is that a person's belief that a particular cure is working, then that's impactful. Again, so there's a belief component that even with what you do for your healing, that impacts your actual body healing. The faith mechanism that God has placed forth in your body, your mind. As a matter of fact, one scripture in Proverbs says that as a man thinking in his heart, so is he. Again, so we should believe scripture, we should believe God, we should believe that he's bigger than any cancer, any sickness, any illness that we might have. And that belief is a part of your healing. Never let fear creep in. As a matter of fact, when your mom was going through various situations, if she didn't have a peace about doing a certain procedure, if she didn't have a peace about taking a certain chemo, if she didn't have a peace about doing a certain thing, my response to her was this: baby, you don't have to do anything. And she did not. And there were times that she did, there was times that she didn't. But again, it required the peace of God. And trusting God is the key to your healing. So with that being said, I want you all to trust God, have faith. Do not let fear creep in and rob you of the divine healing that God intends for you. Keep trusting him. And with that, family, I'm signing off. I love you. And until next time.